Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Ancient Enemies First Responder. This is out by Frank Miller Presents, written by Dan Didio, pencils by Mario Guevara, inks by Rob Hunter, colors by Hi-Fi, lettering by Carlos M. Mangual. Alright, so I think Ancient Enemies to me is the strongest series of Frank Miller Presents. It is a story of two alien races. They were coming to Earth to battle it out. They wound up crashing on Earth, and their crash wound up killing millions of people. In the ruins, these two cities were built. One called Americana, and I forgot what the second one is. But Americana was built on the back of the other. Americana is the shiny beacon. The other one's the slum. These two aliens come back, and now they're kind of figuring out what the hell's going on, and are they going to battle out and continue and finish off their fight. So this one alien with the first responder winds up taking over the body of a first responder, a fireman, who was there to help post-crash. He has been brought in by the heroes of Americana, their leader, clearly corrupt jackass. And he is slowly getting his eyes woken up, not just to that, but also to his past. So this is really a great issue that fills in a lot of gaps. It gives a lot of origins as to what's going on with this character, where he came from. It's the origin story, but I think bigger than that is that it adds a lot to the Ancient Enemies storyline. I believe there's only one issue left, and this is a series and a world that I really want to see more of. I'm really hoping Didio expands upon it. I actually would love to see Dan Didio maybe get some other writers to play in there. And this issue, I think, goes back to what I really liked about the first issue of the series, and that Americana is a shiny beacon. It's supposed to be this great city, people living great and all that, but nothing is perfect. You can't have perfection unless you're built on the backs of something. You're clearly hiding something. Nothing can be absolutely perfect. You have an amazing restaurant. There are people in the back working their asses off who are probably being abused to make it amazing, and that's Americana. It's hiding the homeless people, it's hiding the sick, it's hiding all that, and we learn that as the first responders kind of getting his eyes open and revisiting some of his past. We find out that a lot of the first responders that was with him, the other firefighters, eventually start getting cancer, and Americana started hiding all of that. It's very much that at 9/11, in that the first responders there, a lot of them started getting cancer, and it's something that we seem to not really want to recognize or deal with. There's a lot of people advocating for that. So it really goes back to this concept I enjoyed in the first series, the first issue, in that clearly Americana is supposed to be the shiny beacon in this amazing city, but it's been built on the hard work of a lot of other people who are not being brought along. It is the haves who have screwed over the have-nots, and this is kind of getting towards that. And I think it's going to be really fascinating to see where this series might go, where this world might go, because I really enjoyed these themes. I think there's something to it, and I also think it's something that is really missed in a lot of other publishers. You have all these amazing heroes who can do amazing things, but they all do it at the cosmic level. Tony Stark could cure cancer. Let's face it, him, Reed Richards and a few others put their brains together and probably cure cancer. Why haven't they? It feels like this series is kind of dancing around on that, and that heroes are fairly new. It's not this readily thing where tons of people have powers and all that, but there are those who are using it to gain and suck in their own power and make gains on their own, and there's others who are trying to help people, and they're not quite sure exactly what to do, and maybe not quite seeing how corrupt it all is. So overall, really, really interesting. I'm loving the themes. But let's get to the art. The art, I think, is really good. There's some fantastic visuals here. I don't quite want to maybe tease out why he is his eyes are being opened, but we learn a lot about the first responder, a lot about his father, his mother, he himself being a firefighter. There's just it's good. It's really, really good, and I think there's some heart to the story. It fleshes out the character really well. It's a great add-on. I think it's a great addition to the main series. And I understand why they're kind of doing what they're doing, because putting this in the main story would have just bogged it down and really distracted. So these one-shots have been fantastic. Overall, like, this is more of what I've been hoping for Ancient Enemies, and I'm really hoping going forward we're going to see this as well. So props, lots of props. I think this is one of the strongest issues for a bit. Not saying the other issues are bad, but this one just really kind of nails what I think makes the series stand out. So go get it. If you haven't been reading the series, go back from the beginning. I think it's really good. Very underrated series of 2023. So go check it. It is out in comic shops now. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell if a comic shop is near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you do get a small percentage. And by doing that, you help support our site. So thank you for that. If you're into comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.